I'm Annalies, and I'm going to start out my presentation telling you the scores that I got on my self-assessment tests. For the Myers-Briggs typology test, I was classified as an ESTJ type, with all of my preferences marked as moderate. Extrovert, 44%, sensing, 50%, thinking, 38%, and judging was 33%. In the Big 5 personality test, I scored 2.7 in extroversion, 4.0 in agreeableness, 4.3 in conscientiousness, 4.4 in stability, and 2.4 in openness to experience. I am moderately outgoing, positive, achievement-oriented, relaxed, conventional according to this test. I scored a 29% on the locus of control test, meaning that I have a moderate internal locus of control. On the Type A personality test, I scored a 43 on impatience and irritability, translating that my interactions with others, while generally characterized by warmth and tolerance, are also at times tinged with impatience and hostility.
Yeah, me too.
The learning styles test placed me as a tactile learner, and I have a slightly above average emotional intelligence, as determined by the emotional intelligence test. On the entrepreneurship test, I scored slightly below average in all 3 aspects of motivations, aptitudes, and attitudes, with aptitudes being right about at average. So the implications of these tests would be that I am a fairly normal, agreeable person who is capable, but more of a behind-the-scenes player. I think that most of these scores accurately reflect how I work on a team. I don't actively seek out to be a leader, and I am happiest when doing something not ambiguous and with a very clear outcome and deadline in sight. I know I'm not very creative or imaginative, but I am a calm, agreeable worker who learns by doing and is motivated and organized. In a team setting, I often let others take the lead, volunteering to take more mundane, boring tasks. I try to help everyone remember the requirements and the deadlines, and I do my work on time. As a part of the ideal team, I would do what I apparently do best. Playing a lower role, but one that ensures the standard and the timeliness of our work. I would help members remember what is expected of them and our deadlines, and help by accomplishing most of the busy work. So I wrote my user's guide in the third person to maximize your benefits. Annalies' user guide. Don't expect her to be extremely creative, especially with theories and intangibles. She learns best if you show her the first time, and then you let her try it a couple times herself. She would rather be responsible for many mundane background tasks than the central task of creating or innovating. She is organized and timely, so you don't have to worry about her getting her work done on time. She likes to get very detailed expectations, so give her very clear, detailed directions, and she will try to do as close to what you want her to do as possible. Just do your part, and she will do hers. She's agreeable and flexible, and willing to communicate and collaborate. As a last point, my 2 goals are to strengthen my weak points. My 2 goals would be then to be more creative and take a more proactive leadership role on occasion. I think I know myself pretty well because I was not surprised by very many of these test scores. I look forward to being on this team, and I think we'll be great.
That was